So I see you all. Close your eyes. And just have that sense of dropping in. So coming away from the thinking, analytical mind. So I'm just going to grab my timer. We're going to start with a little bit of ego eradicator. Great way to start. Just to tune in. So we're going to go for 3 minutes. So breath of fire. So as you exhale, the navel draws in, exhaling through the nose. And if you're on your menstrual cycle, then a long, deep breath. Find your own pace. Inhale is passive, but you help it a little bit. The tips of the fingers are drawing down, so they're touching the base of the fingers. The thumbs are reaching, and the arms are straight up. And close your eyes. Hi there, someone just joined. We're just going to start with ego eradicator. So arms reaching up at 60 degrees, thumbs facing each other, and breath of fire, or long, deep breaths. Breath of fire drawing the navel in as you exhale. Take a deep inhale. Pause, hold the breath. Lift the pelvic floor. Bring your thumbs to touch overhead. Reach your fingers. Reach, lift up, hold, squeeze. Be very still. And when you're ready, exhale. Be nice. Just sit for a moment. Those of you who just joined, you're so welcome. Just take a moment to drop in. So yoga, to yoke the mind, body, spirit. So it's so great to take a moment at the start to drop in so that we cultivate a presence that we can then kind of strengthen throughout the whole class. So aiming to be fully present as we breathe, as we move. And sometimes we can feel an inclination towards having an intention for our practice. So if you wish to have an intention for your practice today, you can do that now. And then when you're ready, let's come around to all fours. Hands beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Stay tuned into the movement and your breath. And if your lower back is fine, then add a leg. So one leg comes up as you inhale, and then knee to nose as you exhale. Inhale, lift up. Pause, hold, lift pelvic floor. Exhale, release. Other side, inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift up. Pause, hold, lift pelvic floor. Exhale, release down. Inhaling, arch. And then exhale, tuck your toes and push back into down dog. And take a couple of deep breaths here. Deep inhale. A long exhale. Firm your thighs. Push into your knuckles. Inhale. And a long exhale. And bring your breath to anywhere in your body that feels a little bit stiff this morning. Deep inhale. And a long exhale. Really nice. Let's bring the left knee down, right foot forward between your hands. Inhale, reach up, hook your thumbs. And then exhale, sink in. Inhale, reach. And exhale, sink. And now stay low and reach those arms up and back, perhaps looking up. And deep exhale. Follow your breath. One more. And exhale. Hands down, step back to down dog. And now right knee down, left foot forward between your hands. Inhale, reach up, hook the opposite thumb. And exhale, sink in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink in. And now stay low and reach those arms up and back. So upper arm bones back, fingertips towards the ceiling. Full deep inhale. And a long exhale. Really nice. Hands either side of the front foot. And now the right foot joins the left top of your mat, folding in. Hands on your shins. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold in. Inhale all the way up. Reach up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Interlace your fingers. As you exhale, lean to one side. Slowing down. Tuning in. Inhale to center. And as you exhale, lean to the other side. No rush. Inhale to center. And exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, step back to plank and lower. Knees on the first round. Firm your legs. Inhale into cobra. And exhale back into down dog. And now as you inhale, right leg rises. As you exhale, bend the knee and open out that hip. Take a full inhale here. Firm both your elbows. Push into the left heel. Exhale, open a little more. Inhale, straighten your right leg. We're going to step the right foot forward between the hands. If you want to, you can drop the left knee first and then step the right leg forward. Reach your arms forward. And now as you inhale, let's come up into a high lunge. As you exhale, sink in. Right hip back, left hip forward. Full inhale. Exhale, push and tight that back heel. And now ground the back heel. Let's come into warrior two. So both arms go wide. Front knee in line with the second or third toe. Full inhale. And exhale, sink in. Flip your palm of your right hand and bring it over for reverse warrior. One more full inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring your hands back to warrior two. And now straighten your right leg and come with your hands to your left foot. So you're at the back of your mat for Skandasana, Spiderman pose. So your right leg is straight and your hands are either side of your left foot. Really nice. And here, if it's comfortable, you can bring your hands into prayer, the toes of the right foot pointing up. And now hands back onto the floor. Walk your hands back to the front of your mat and come into a low lunge. So left knee is down, right knee is forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink in. Inhaling, reach. And now as you exhale, straighten the front leg. Hands either side of that front foot, front shin. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold in. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, fold. And now step onto the right foot. We're going to step up into chair pose. So the left foot joins the right. Bend your knees and reach up. Inhale. Exhale, sink down. Tuck the tailbone, front shins back. Lift the chest. And another breath here. Inhale. A long exhale, sinking in. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's go left side. Inhale, reach. Interlace your hands. Lean to one side. That sense of slowing down, dropping in. Inhale to center. Exhale, drop to the other side. Inhale to center. Exhale, fold forwards. No rush. Breath by breath. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, step back to plank and lower. So halfway or all the way. Use your knees or lift your knees, either version. Inhaling up dog or cobra. And exhale back to down dog. Inhale, left leg rises. And then as you exhale, bend the knee and open the hip. So think of front ribs drawing in. Both your elbows are straight. Push into that right heel and lift that left knee towards the sky. Full inhale. And a long exhale. And now straighten the leg. I'm going to step that left foot forward. Remember, right knee can come down to support. And coming into a high lunge. So reach the arms forward as you inhale. And all the way up. And then sink down as you exhale. Scissor your hips. So right hip forward, left hip back. Full breath here. Inhale. And exhale. And now ground your back foot. And come into warrior two. Sink in low. Reach both arms. And full breath. Reverse the warrior. So left palm up and left hand over. Full inhale. And a long exhale. And one more inhale. And exhale. So inhale back to warrior two. We're coming to Skandasana, the Spiderman. So straighten the front leg. And come down, bend that right knee. Really nice. If you're comfortable, you can bring your hands into prayer. Your hands can be either side of that right foot. Really nice. And now we're coming to a low lunge. So the left foot on the ground, hands either side of the left foot, right knee comes down at the front of your mat. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, sink in. Inhale, reach. And now as you exhale, you're going to straighten that front leg for the half splits. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Slow and steady, one more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. I'm going to step up into chair pose. So left foot to the floor, right foot joins, bend both knees, reach the arms. Inhale. Exhale, sink down, tuck your tailbone. One more breath here. A long exhale. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, hands to heart. And let's do that sequence again. We'll go maybe not as long in each one, but not fast. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean to one side. Inhale to center. Exhale, lean to the other side. Inhale to center. Exhale, fold forwards. Breath by breath. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, step back to plank and lower halfway or all the way. Inhaling up dog, up cobra. And exhale back into down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, straighten the leg. And exhale, right foot forward between your hands. As you inhale, come all the way up into high lunge. As you exhale, sink in. Inhale, reach your arms. And exhale, warrior two. Take a full inhale here. And a long exhale, really tuning in, fully present. Palm faces up. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, reach a little more. Inhale back to warrior two. And then exhale, straighten the front leg, hands to the back of your mat, bend the left knee, Skandasana. If you're comfortable, hands in prayer, take an inhale here. And then exhale, hands down, walk back to the front of your mat for a low lunge, left knee down. Inhale, walk up. Exhale, step here. Inhale. And then exhale, half splits. Straighten that front leg. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Let's take one more. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. And now let's step up into chair pose. So left foot joins the right. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's take one moment here. Take an inhale. Drop in. And then exhale. Let's go left side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean to one side. Inhale to center. Exhale, lean to the other side. Inhale to center. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step back and lower. Halfway all the way, knees or no knees. Inhaling up dog, cobra. And exhale back into down dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, bend the knee and open the hip. Inhale, straighten the leg. And exhale, left foot forward between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. And sink in as you exhale, right hip forward, push into that back heel. Lift the arms, ribs in. Inhale. And then as you exhale, warrior two. Full inhale. And sink a little lower as you exhale. Keep the legs as they are. Reverse the warrior. Left arm up. Exhale, draw it back. Let's do another breath here. And exhale. Inhale, warrior two. And then exhale, left leg straightens. Right knee bends, the end of your mat. Really nice. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, hands down and come back to the front of your mat for that low lunge. Left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, reach. Exhaling, sink. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, straighten the front leg. Hands either side of the front foot. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Let's step up into chair pose. Right foot joins the left. Reach up as you inhale. As you exhale, sink in. Tuck that tailbone. Inhale, reach. And let's take a twist on this round. So left arm outside the right knee or the left elbow outside the right knee, whichever works. Check that both the knees are together, the hips going straight. Take an inhale. And then exhale, twist a little bit more. So push the right hand into the left if your hands are in prayer. One more breath here. Full breath. Exhale, twist. Inhale back to center. And let's go the other side. So either version. The right hand on the outside of the left knee, left hand on your waist, or the palms together, whichever works. Full inhale. And as you exhale, push that top hand into the bottom and twist it a tiny bit more. Full inhale. And exhale. Inhale back to center, reach the arms. Exhale, straighten the legs. Let's come wide on our mat. So left foot comes behind the right and bend your knees, going low. And then we go to the other side. So warming up towards going into squat, right foot behind the left and bend the knees down low. That's it. Let's go again each side, left foot behind the right and bend coming down low. That's it. Come back up, right foot behind the left and bend coming down low. Really nice. We're going to go all the way to the ground this time so you can use your hands. Left foot behind your right and come all the way down. Then you're going to come seated. So now your right foot's on the ground, left knee's up, left hand holds on to that right knee and twist. Full inhale. And as you exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale. And exhale. And let's take 2 more breaths here. So can you relax your shoulders, the right seat on the floor, big toe of your right foot on the floor. Inhaling and exhaling. Last one, inhale and exhale. So we're coming back up to standing. I'm going to stand on this right foot. So coming up into warrior 3. So right foot's on the ground. And then your left foot extends back. And then here, hands in prayer at your hand, at your heart. You can have your hands on your waist if that helps. You also have your arms reaching back, palms down. So here I want you to think of left hip, left knee, left toes facing the floor so they're not uplifted. Standing, breathing, lift the chest. So just like we're in a cobra, your chest is lifted as you fold forward. Let's take 2 more breaths here. If you wish, you can bring your arms forward. See how you go. Really nice. Come up to stand. We're going to come into eagle pose. So that left foot is going to wrap around the right leg. And so here it can be on the floor. It might be floating in the air. You might get it tucked. It depends on the day. So that's the left foot is around the right. So now the left arm goes underneath and come into some version with your arms. So the back of the palms may be together. We must always be so patient with ourselves in balance pose, right? Yeah. So can we be kind with ourselves? Because true compassion starts with ourselves. It's okay to be wobbling. Let's take 2 more breaths. Lift the elbows, squeeze the forearms, Shoulders away from the ears. Really nice. So now separate the legs. Keep the arms as they are. Let's come down into a squat. Release the arms. So let's open up into a twist here. So right hand down and left arm up. Now, if you want, you can take the bind. It depends on your shoulders. See what works. If you're taking the bind, the right arm comes around behind and the left arm comes around to meet it. I'm not going to take the bind this morning. So if you wish to try it, or else leave the left arm up and open and breathe. So breathe in. Really nice. One more breath here. And we're going to come into the seated pose. So come down to sitting. We'll come straight into boat. So legs are up. You can hold on to the back of the thighs. Knees can be bent or the legs straight. See what works for you. Lift in the chest. And breathe. Do 2 more breaths here, full breaths. Lift the chest. Really nice. And we'll come back into our squat. So plant your feet on the floor. You give your hands to the push and come back into your squat. Elbows in between your knees. Lift your chest. So tailbone down and chest lifting. Close your eyes. Drop in. Really nice. 2 more breaths here. So now let's heel to our feet so they're just hip distance apart. Hook your toes with your big, your big toe with your index and middle finger. And then as much as it's comfortable, you straighten the legs. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your heart. And exhale, fold. And breathe here. Back of your neck is long. So using that hold on your toes to help you go a little bit deeper breathing. So you can just straighten the legs a tiny, tiny bit more. Or bring the chest towards the thighs. Always working with your own self, your own edge. Full of compassion, kindness. And now hands to your waist. And inhale, come all the way up. Just stand for a moment. I always say to the kids when I'm teaching children's yoga, oh, we've got to do the other side, we can't go home crooked. And so just take a moment and tune in. There is something beautiful that happens when we move with the breath, with this dynamic flow. And so there's challenging postures in there, but can you feel that lovely uplifted and energizing feeling in your body? And always kindness as we move, right? So we'll go back. So doing those squats, so right leg behind and come low. And then left leg behind and come low. We'll do 1 more each side. So a lot of work into the hips and legs this morning. And left leg. So now we step the right leg right behind. We take our time and come down to sitting. So the left knee is high. So now our right elbow hugs onto that left knee. And we take a twist. Close your eyes and breathe here. Push that left big toe into the floor. Make sure your left seat is heading towards the floor. And then turn in your torso. Neck is relaxed. Full inhale. And as you exhale, use the momentum of the exhale to ever so slightly deepen the twist. So the breath, key feature of the pose. Let's do one more here. One more breath. So from here, we're coming up into warrior three. So in the step on that left foot, you come up to stand. The right leg goes behind. You can start with your hands on your waist or your hands in prayer and get steady. And so now think of both hips facing straight down, the right knee facing down, the right toes, and then lift in the chest. If you like, you have all the choices with your arms. You can reach the arms back. Breathing. Lift the chest so spinal muscles active. Make sure that right knee is facing the floor. It's not externally rotated. And if you're comfortable, you can reach the right arm forward. You put both arms rather forward. And breathe here. Two more breaths. Last one. Carefully, slowly coming up to stand on your left foot. Come into eagle pose. So the right foot crosses over. It may be on the floor. It may float. It may tuck in. See what works. So it's the right foot, so the right arm goes under. And wrap whatever way is comfortable. And then here, sink down a little bit more. Squeeze the thighs. Shoulders away from the ears. Lift the elbows. Squeeze the forearms. And breathe. Nice and steady. Whole body's involved in the balance. Really nice. We're going to come into a squat with the same arms. So keep your arms, feet are wide, toes out, and come down low. And then carefully release the arms. Left hand down and right arm reaches. And again, if you wish, you can take the bind. So left arm would wrap around, and then the right arm would hold and bind. Either version. Let's take two more breaths here. Fill the pose with the breath. Really nice. And release. And we'll come into boat pose. So take your time. And come sitting and then legs up. Lift in the chest. Breathe. So remember, you can hold the back of the knees and keep the knees bent, or you can straighten the legs, whatever works. And let's take a twist here. So right hand outside the left knee and left arm reaches back. Let's take 3 breaths here. And reach as you exhale. And now go to the other side. So left arm outside the right leg and right arm reaches. 3 breaths. Lift in the chest. Really nice. Come back to center. Take 1 big inhale. And then as you exhale, plant your feet and come up into your squat. And so elbows on the inside of your knees, hands together, lift the chest. And have that little bit of resistance. So the knees are going to push against the elbows. Elbows are going to resist. And close your eyes. And always remember, you can pop something underneath your heels. That can help with holding the pose. Really nice. So let's straighten the legs. And this time we'll put the hands underneath the feet. So your toes are where your watch strap is. Your hands are all the way beneath your feet. Inhale, lift your chest. And then exhale, fold forwards. And breathe. So full, expansive breaths. Relax the back of your neck. And really fill up on the inhale. And get all the breath out on the exhale. Really nice to release your hands to your waist. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, just close your eyes. Stand for a moment. Tune in. Flow of enlivened energy through your body. Doesn't matter what version of any pose you take. Your body just loves the movement. You got to get our minds out of the way, right? Get ourselves out of the way of our practice. Let's come to the top of our mat. Just move and breathe. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, step back to plank. Take a full inhale. Exhale, lower, halfway or all the way. And inhale into up dog. And so stay in cobra. If you're comfortable, come up into up dog. And up dog, your legs are lifted, your toes are pointing back. But don't let your heels open out, right? Keep the heels pointing towards the ceiling. Push with your hands and lift your chest. Take 2 more breaths here. Firm your thighs. Shoulders away from the ears. 1 more. And then exhale into down dog. Full inhale. Long exhale. And let's come into seated. So come sitting on your mat and your legs are straight forward. It can be nice to pull your outer thighs out a little bit. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, reach forwards. So hands might come to the sides of your legs. You might hook your toes, hold the sides of your feet, whatever works. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, close your eyes and fold forward. So don't think of rounding down. You're not trying to get your head to your knee. Think of your chest lengthening towards your toes. And with each exhale, it's like your tailbone, your sit bones go back and your chest lengthens forwards. Your legs are firm. Let's take 2 more breaths like that. Really fill up on the inhale. And lengthen on the exhale. Very nice. Coming all the way back up. Let's take the right foot in to the inside of the left thigh. Inhale, reach. And exhale, reach over that left foot. Take 2 breaths here. Really as full and expansive a breath as you can. And as you exhale, sitting bones back, chest forwards. And let's take the twisted version. So the right hand stays somewhere on your foot. So it could be holding the foot, the ankle, the shin, the knee. Left hand out to the side and turn. 2 full breaths here. Try to get as deep and expansive a breath as you can. So getting right down into the lowest part of your lungs. So massaging all those internal organs with the diaphragm. Supporting your heart by ensuring the diaphragm moves. It's called the second thoracic pump. The movement of the diaphragm supports the movement of the heart. Really nice. Come back to center. So now let's bring this right leg a little bit more out to the side so it's more of a straddle. Left hand slides along towards the left foot and the right arm reaches up and over. And breathe here. So if you want to stay here, or you could reach with that right arm towards the foot and your left hand can push against the inside of that right thigh. Let's see, or else leaves the left hand and reach the right arm over. So all the variations available. Breathing. Close your eyes, drop in. Really nice. Let's come back up and let's go to the other side. So now the left knee bends, left foot on the inside of the right foot, and we'll come straight into Janu Shasana first. So inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forwards. Fill up as you inhale. And as you exhale, chest forward, sitting bones back. Exhale all the breath out. And do another one. Inhale. And exhale. Let's take the twist. So left hand stays somewhere on the right foot and right hand to the side. And 2 full expansive breaths. You aim to breathe as deep as you can and then support the movement with the breath. And then come back to center. So open that left leg a little bit more out to the side, so more of a straddle. Right hand to the shin, the ankle, the foot, and left arm reaches over. If you have a lot of flexibility, you can reach that left hand towards the right foot, and you can push the right hand against the left arm, if you wish. And breathe here. Really nice. And carefully release. Super. Let's come lying on our back. Hands on your knees and make a circle in one direction with your knees. And then let both knees go to the left. Hands can be out to the side and you turn to the right. And again, those deep, expansive breaths. The diaphragm descends, the belly expands, the lungs fill up all the way to the bottom. Really nice. Come back to center. Draw your knees in again, and now make a circle in the other direction. If you can remember which direction you went in the first time, but it doesn't matter. And then open the knees and make like a butterfly wings. And then switch direction. And let's let the knees fall to the right. And look over your left shoulder. Carefully come back to center. Bring the soles of your feet together. Palms facing up. Close your eyes. And completely relax. And now carefully release your legs down for Shavasana. If you want to pop something over your eyes, please do so. A blanket over your legs. We'll be here for just 4 or 5 minutes. Feel your eyes sink back to the back of your head. Your jaw relax, your tongue. That feeling of all of your masks falling away. Your face relaxing. Letting go of any holding. Feel yourself relax across your chest. Down your arms. Palms of your hands. Allow your belly to soften. Allow your hips to relax. That feeling like your thighs are just tethered to your hips. And they're releasing and relaxing. That feeling from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. Your body is completely relaxed. And you're sinking through the layers of your being. Letting go as much as you can let go. Your attention floating If you find your mind starts to get busy at all, start focusing on your breath, your sensations. This is time of no mind, when the intelligence of the body takes over and you just integrate, absorb. So begin to deepen your breath. And have that feeling of coming back into your resting body. Carefully move your fingers and toes. Bend your knees, rub the soles of your feet, palms of your hands together, and squeeze your knees in. Roll onto your right side and take a moment here. Just notice how you feel. Maybe return to that intention you set at the start of the class. How does your body feel? How does your mind feel? And see, can you notice with that witness consciousness? Just noticing. And carefully coming up to sit. So close your eyes. Just take a moment here to drop in. This brief moment before you head off into your day and activity, where you're connected in with your inner self, your deep knowing. And here, set your intention for how you wish to be for this day ahead. Full of love, compassion, patience, kindness. And they all begin with ourselves. When you are patient, compassionate, loving, kind with yourself first, then it's effortless to be like that with others. And so please be mindful of being kind, compassionate, loving, and patient with yourself today. Bring your hands to prayer and bow to that wise being inside of you, that deep knowing. And thanks so much for joining me this morning. It's just such an honor to see you guys, and I just feel so honored. So many of you come to so many of my classes. I'm just so grateful. I don't want to start listing names because then I'll forget somebody and then I'll feel terrible. And so you know who you are. I'm just so grateful to you all. Thanks. Have a fantastic day ahead.